The Radio Mystery Theater presents Come in. Welcome. I'm J.D. Goff, your ever-willing guide through the darkness, your tour director through the hallways of the macabre. Tonight's narrative is, on the surface, the simple story of family and familial relationships with all their myriad twists and complexities. That alone might make for a compelling and intriguing tale. But just below the surface, due to circumstances that will soon become quite clear, there are a few complications that just might chill one's very soul.
Get that ugly thing away from me.
Hey now, that's no way to talk about your sister. Treya, are you going to take that kind of talk from her?
I think she means that statue you apparently have decided to torment her with.
It's a filthy and disgusting thing. Throw it out now.
You really don't like it? It bothers you that much?
Yeah.
Okay then. Now I'm definitely going to keep it. Maybe I'll display it here on this shelf above the table.
I swear, Kara, get rid of that evil-looking thing. Give it to me.
No, it's mine. You stay away from it or I'll kill you.
Our mystery drama, The Familiar, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Jim Goff and stars Kara Bonacori, Ali Bonacori, Treya Goff, and Colleen Goff. I'll return shortly with Act 1. We open on a scene that can only be described as the epitome of peaceful serenity. It's late morning on a small lake in the middle of the Adirondack Mountains in upstate New York. Colleen Smith, an attractive blonde woman in her early 50s, sits in an aptly named Adirondack chair, a novel in one hand, a cup of tea in the other. At her feet lies Ginger, her Cocker Spaniel pup, napping comfortably. In the water, lying afloat on an inflatable raft, her eyes closed, drinking in the warm sunshine, her daughter Treya. Oh, and walking down the path on the way towards them, well, let's just say it's one of several surprises of this day.
I know I wasn't sure I wanted to come here, Mom, but I'm glad I let you talk me into it.
I'm glad too, dear. I've been meaning to call you, but things have been so hectic since, well, life just moves along so fast.
I know, it's all right. I'm glad we have some time here to just escape from reality and hang out together, just the two of us.
There's something I should probably tell you. I mean, I very much wanted to see you and spend time with you, but also, you see...
Good morning, Mother. Care to explain why I had camp scheduled to myself this weekend and instead I find the two of you here?
Allie, I haven't seen you in months. Is that the best greeting you have for me?
I'm sorry, but Mom, my life is very stressful right now. I came up here to be alone. No offense, Treya.
None taken. I'll try to stay out of your way. More time with Mom for me that way.
I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I just wanted to be alone. I reserved this weekend to make sure I'd have some time alone. Mom, you knew this was my weekend.
I know, and I'm sorry. I was just telling Trey that it's been so long since I've seen my girls. I've missed you so much, and this was the only way I could get you all to agree to get together.
So you saw I was going to be here, and you just invited Treya? And did you also call?
Ha, you might want to turn around and see who just walked up behind you.
Hey everybody. I didn't know this weekend was going to be a girls' party. Treya, you started without us?
I actually thought it was just going to be Mom and me, but this could be fun, all of us together.
Dance party tonight.
Okay, that ends my hopes for any kind of peace this weekend.
Look, if you're going to be a party pooper, you didn't have to come.
This is my weekend. I didn't invite you. I wanted to be here alone.
Then I suggest you find a place where there aren't any people around.
Girls, please don't be like this. This is not what I had in mind for this little reunion.
You know what? I came here to get away from stress. I'm just going to put my bathing suit on and go for a swim.
Perfect. I was just about to suggest that you go soak your head.
It's weird standing there at the Fawn Lake with you, with all of us. It looked and felt like old times, like years ago, like nothing changed.
I'm surprised you came along with us on our walk to Fawn Lake. I'm glad you did. It's been a nice hike, but, well, you could have had peace and alone time back at the cabin.
I know, but I've missed the beauty of the lake. Plus, I figured it would make Mom happy if I did something with everyone at least once.
Then you can be alone. Why?
It's nothing personal.
Then what is it?
I didn't want to tell anyone. Not yet. I don't think I'm ready to deal with it yet.
Now I'm really curious, but I'll respect your privacy.
Thank you. I'll tell you soon. It's been rough. I don't know how to...
Hey, hurry up, you two. Come see this.
Wow, look at that.
I'd heard they had some really strong winds here last week. This whole tree must have blown down. I know it wasn't down like this when I was here earlier in the month.
Funny how we didn't notice it earlier on our way to Fawn Lake.
Look at this. The roots are standing up taller than me.
Wait, stand there a minute. I want a picture.
Come on, guys.
Thanks. I'm good.
Hang on, I want to be in the picture.
Watch your step. Give me your hand. Just step over the... Wait, what's that?
My hand?
No, down there in the hole where the roots used to be.
It looks like a clump of dirt.
No, look, it's like a statue or something.
It looks like a little carved cat.
Whatever it is, it's gross and disgusting. Put it back.
What? No way. I found it and I'm keeping it.
I don't think anybody is gonna try and fight you for it.
It looks old, but it's not in bad shape. I'll clean it up when we get back. Look at the eyes.
No, thank you. Get it away from me.
Come on, girls, let's get back to the cabin and eat lunch. Then we can all go for a swim. Besides, I don't want to leave Ginger alone for too long. Back at last. Okay, if you girls want to change into your bathing suits, I'll put a lunch together and we can eat down on the dock.
Hey, Ginger, back off. Stop. Mom.
Ginger, down girl. Sorry, I don't know what's the matter with her.
She seemed fine until she saw Kara, and then she went nuts.
Here, I'll take her outside. Ginger, calm down, girl.
Wow, Kara, she definitely doesn't like you.
She liked me just fine earlier. Maybe she's just mad because we didn't take her on our walk.
Or it's that gross thing you found that's freaking her out. Really, you shouldn't even bring that thing inside.
Okay, calm down. I'm going to wash it off in the lake when we go back down.
I tied Ginger on her tie out and she seems fine. Maybe she just wanted to be outside.
All right, go change. I'll get lunch together and we can all relax for the rest of the day.
Mom, this is a great lunch. These berries are so sweet.
I picked them up in a farmer's market before driving up here. Allie, how's your sandwich?
It's fine, thanks, Mom.
Where's Kara?
Ginger said she's coming.
Ginger, what is wrong with you?
She never acts like this. Ginger, stop that.
It's like she wants to attack me. Get her away from me.
Mom, I'm going to take her back up to the house or we're not going to have any peace.
Yes, please. That barking is driving me crazy.
Hey, don't blame Ginger for your mental problems.
Come on, Ginger. Come on, girl.
All right, I'm going to read my book for a while. Allie, what are you going to do?
I think I want to drift around on the paddleboard. Is it still in the lean-to?
It should be. I haven't seen it since last season. It's probably hanging on the back wall. Just watch your step in there. The lights haven't worked in a while.
Do you need a hand?
It's fine. I can... Ah!
Allie, what's wrong?
Who's screaming? What happened?
That thing. How did that thing get in there?
Oh my gosh, are you kidding? Is that why you screamed? I just set it in there after I washed it off.
You did that on purpose. You knew it would scare me.
Allie, it's just a little statue.
An ugly little statue.
Its eyes. They were glowing, staring at me. Staring at me. She did it on purpose.
I didn't. Well, not really.
There's something about that thing, something dark, something evil.
Can we just move on past this? It's a beautiful afternoon. Just try to enjoy it, shall we?
Ah, beautiful sunny afternoon by a cool lake, surrounded by singing birds and green trees. It doesn't sound like a setting in which a dark evil would thrive, does it? However, if there is one constant in this world, it's that things aren't always as simple as they appear, and one should always be prepared to be ambushed by the unexpected. I'll be back shortly with Act 2. One of the benefits of owning a private cabin on a small lake is being able to sit around an evening campfire. There's something inherently soothing about sitting beneath a star-filled sky, staring into a crackling fire, basking in the companionship of loved ones. But Colleen Smith is troubled this evening. She and her daughter, sitting by the fire, burdened by whatever seems to be preoccupying their absent family members.
This is not the way I wanted this evening to go. What is Kara doing over there anyway, all by herself at the end of the dock?
She's just sitting there, staring out into the lake, holding onto that creepy little statue. I think she might be talking to herself. Or talking to it.
She's been acting strangely since she found that thing. And Allie, I wish she would come down and join us. I was hoping she'd open up about what's troubling her.
I tried talking to her earlier, but she said she wasn't ready to discuss it, whatever it is.
She's always been a private person. It's just that ever since you girls finished college and started lives of your own, I just feel like we're all drifting apart. That's why I tried to gather us all here together this weekend.
I understand how you feel. It's tough balancing all the things the three of us have going on in our lives, living apart. And oh look, here comes Allie.
Oh, yay! Allie, go over and see if Kara will join us now. Maybe we can make some s'mores.
Sure, just a minute.
There. Now maybe we can all open up and reconnect. I love you all so much. And I know you love each other, so... Wait, what's happening over there?
Kara, no, stop it. Ah! Ow!
Oh my gosh, what happened?
Hold on, I'm coming to help. Kara, help me. Grab her arm. I've got you, Allie. Climb up.
Allie, how did this happen? Did you slip on the dock?
She pushed me.
No, I didn't. She must have tripped or something.
Well, come on, Allie. Let's get you up to the cabin and into some dry clothes.
Are you coming, Kara?
Be there in a few minutes.
She was clutching that horrible statue, talking to it. I heard her. She turned around and she pushed me in the lake.
Dear, I'm sure it was an accident.
Yeah? Maybe. Or maybe she was trying to kill me.
All three of you, up and at the breakfast table at 9 o'clock in the morning. I remember the days when I'd be lucky to see you by noon.
I guess people change, Mother.
We're not kids anymore, and I have to admit, being an adult is a lot tougher than it looked when we all lived at home.
I'm just glad to see you all sitting here together, especially after the little kerfuffle last night.
Kara apologized.
But she hadn't said much more. You okay, Kara?
Sure. Never better. Allie, pass the cornflakes, please.
Sure, here. Wait, this box is a little heavy. Is there something inside it?
A prize in the cereal box? I call it.
There's something under the bag inside the box. It's... Oh.
What?
Get that ugly thing away from me.
Hey now, that's no way to talk about your sister. Treya, are you going to take that kind of talk from her?
I think she means that statue you apparently have decided to torment her with.
It's a filthy and disgusting thing. Why is it still here? Throw it out now.
You really don't like it? It bothers you that much?
Yes.
Okay, then now I'm definitely going to keep it. Maybe I'll display it here on this shelf above the table.
I swear, Kara, you get rid of that evil-looking thing. Give it to me.
No, it's mine. You stay away from it or I'll kill you.
Kara, don't say things like that. What has gotten into you?
I'm sorry. I guess I didn't get much sleep last night.
You stayed outside so late. I was asleep when I heard Ginger barking when you came in, but she quieted down pretty quickly, so I guess she got over whatever was troubling her.
Wait a minute, where is Ginger? Come to think of it, I haven't seen her at all this morning.
Oh, well, I put her outside on the leash when I got up. She must still be outside. I'll go check on her.
Look, she left her new friend behind.
Now's our chance to throw it in the lake.
Oh, don't be like that. Kara likes it. And look, it's really a nicely carved little statue.
Mother, it's hideous.
It looks like... What's it supposed to be? A cat?
A demonic cat.
Those eyes, they do seem to look right through you.
There's something carved on the bottom. Look, it says Abigail B. And under that...
Hey, give me that. It's mine.
Kara, where's Ginger?
She wasn't there. She must have slipped out of her collar and run off.
Oh my, she's done that before. I need to get her a better collar.
We'll get dressed and take a look around for her.
Let's meet down at the dock in 15 minutes.
Treya, can I ask you something?
Sure.
What else did it say on that thing besides Abigail B?
Well, it was hard to make out, but it looked like someone carved the words, "Rot in hell."
Oh, mirror, mirror on the wall. Well, I know I'm the fairest of them all around here, but am I the sanest? I used to believe I was, but now these voices in my head, I feel like if I stare into this mirror long enough, look deep enough into my own eyes, that maybe I'll be able to see her. The source of this voice that's whispering such
Such awful things, such dreadful thoughts, so dark.
I can see you. I can see you in the mirror. I can see your face instead of mine. I am going crazy. Allie's right.
Oh, my dear, you're not the crazy one. It's they whose minds lack the depth enough to see your greatness. That's why you'll do this task for me.
No.
I haven't even told you yet.
My family, I don't want to hurt them.
What about what you want? Wealth, power, fame. Think about what I can give you. You don't need them. They stand in your way.
I won't. I can't.
Yes, you can. You eliminated that annoying beast.
Ginger? No, I didn't.
Remember her soft neck between your fingers? It was so easy, wasn't it? So quick. Now, say the words with me.
No.
We will make them die.
Sorry, what was that?
I didn't say anything.
I thought I heard you say die. Were you talking to yourself?
Oh, just thinking aloud, I guess, about dyeing my hair.
Not my business, but you might want to reconsider that. I mean, it's kind of Allie's thing, you know, dyeing her hair in different ways. I guess I'm saying just be careful she doesn't see it as you trying to copy her or something.
So you're on her side? Is that it?
Oh, Kara, I'm not on anybody's side. I'm on both your sides. All our sides. I just want us all to really get along. We should all just be careful not to do things that annoy the others.
I suppose.
Come on, I'm going to help Mom look around some more for Ginger before it gets dark. Are you with me?
With you? Of course. Of course. Where else would I be? Against you?
It appears that Kara Smith has unearthed a most unfriendly spirit that has already driven her to commit a terrible atrocity, which may only be the prelude for more terror to come. What this portends for her family is yet to be seen, but rest assured, the true source of this evil presence and the dreadful consequences will soon be revealed when I return with Act 3. Is it possible that Kara Smith has been possessed by a malevolent spirit that seduces her with promises of worldly riches, but at what cost? Or is she merely playing an elaborate prank on her family, especially her sister Allie? Or worse, is she losing her mind? After all, hearing her conversation with the old mirror, one might very well question the poor girl's sanity. The question now is, Can anything be done to save her sanity? And perhaps her very soul?
Mom, are you here?
In here, dear. Allie's upstairs taking a nap, and Kara went back out to look around some more. Any sign of Ginger on your way back from the car?
No sign of her, I'm afraid. But, Mom, I stopped at the library in town when I went to the grocery store. I discovered some rather disturbing things.
Regarding what?
This thing that Kara found, this thing that I don't even know how to say it. I'm starting to believe that maybe it's...
Taking control of her mind?
Allie?
You've noticed it too. You must have. You've seen her muttering to herself. She pushed me in the lake last night, and she threatened to kill me at breakfast.
Allie, you know she can get a little moody and dramatic at times. It's no reason to...
No, let me finish. Out in the woods today, when we were all looking for Ginger, I saw her by the tree where she found that thing. She was whispering to herself. When I went near her, she screamed to me to leave her alone. She actually grabbed this large pointed stick and lunged at me with it. I was very afraid of her.
Why didn't you tell me about this?
You're worried enough about Ginger. I don't want to upset anyone.
Well, what I learned at the library isn't going to help with that. I asked the librarian for anything she had with the census details for the area around the lake, trying to see if I could find more out about this Abigail B.
What did you find out about her?
Not much, at least not from my library source. There was a woman named Abigail Buchanan who lived in a cabin right by Fawn Lake. It seems there was a fire there in 1919 and she died. That's all there was.
Doesn't sound like much.
No, but when I asked the librarian if there was any additional information about Abigail Buchanan from Fawn Lake, well, this old man, Gary Lee, who was playing checkers, heard me and called me over. He told me a story his mother told him about what he called the Witch of the Adirondacks. Apparently folks who lived up here in the early 1900s were pretty spooked by this woman, Abigail Buchanan, who they blamed for a series of unexpected deaths. First small animals, and later small children.
Oh my gosh. I didn't think of it before, but your great-grandmother once told me a story about the Fawn Lake Witch. She died when her cabin caught fire, and my grandmother claimed the witch conjured up hellfire and she was destroyed by her own spells.
That's not what Gary Lee told me. I described that little statue Kara found, and he said his mother told him it was called a familiar, a charmed object that was supposed to protect against a witch.
Wait a minute, I thought a familiar was something that gave a witch power, something connected to her, like a cat.
Yes, according to the old man, Abigail's house was burned to the ground with her in it, intentionally by a small group of concerned citizens who found a way to, and this is going to sound weird, contain her spirit in the familiar, in the little cat statue. By planting it in the earth, then planting a tree over it, they believed her spirit would be forever trapped and unable to harm them or anyone ever again.
You're right. It does sound weird. And yet...
This is crazy. What are you saying? Are you really saying that Kara is, possessed by a witch?
What am I saying? Let me spell it out for you. I'm saying that I think Kara killed Ginger, and I think we might be next.
I have to go back to the cabin. They won't find Ginger, not where she is now. They won't know anything, and then I'll leave. I'll head home, and you can bring me wealth and power. Then we'll talk about what you want in return.
Oh, now you know it doesn't work that way. My magics are powerful, and they need fuel to burn through to your greatest desires. The little blood of the little dog was a start, but I must have more.
I can't hurt them.
Tell you what, pick one. Choose one to be sacrificed to your newfound greatness. Choose one of them, and then any further need of this nature can come from elsewhere.
If I refuse?
You won't, because then I'll just take you over completely, do whatever I want, and leave you helplessly watching from the inside. You don't want that. You want wealth, power, eternal beauty.
I don't know how to...
Not to worry, my sweet pawn. Let me explain our next move.
Kara, is that you down there? Are you talking to Ginger?
No, sorry. Didn't find her. I'm on my way up.
Okay, girls, your sister's on her way up now. What are we going to do?
We have to confront her. We have to tell her what we know.
It seems so crazy, Mom. I know it does, but there's something wrong. Something seriously going on with her, and we have to find out what it is. At the very least, we have to tell her what we know.
Tell who what you know about what?
Kara, I didn't hear you come in the cabin. What do you have there?
Oh, I've made us all some lemonade. Why are you all looking at me like that?
Kara, your sisters and I were just talking about, well, it seems that little statue that you found, that it's, well...
It's cursed. It's cursed by evil, and now so are you.
You know, when you say it out loud like that, it does sound crazy.
You have no idea what you're talking about. Why aren't you drinking your lemonade?
Kara, somehow this thing has gotten inside your head. You're not acting like yourself.
You don't know me. Besides, what about you? You with your I want to be left alone attitude. Maybe you're the one keeping secrets. What secrets are you keeping, Allie?
Kara, please, we just want to...
No, you know what? Fine. What am I not telling you? It's Sheldon. He died last week.
Oh no, Allie, I'm so sorry.
How did this happen?
He was sick for a while. I couldn't talk about it.
Your cat died. That's terrible. Why aren't you drinking your lemonade?
Kara, where's your empathy? What's wrong with you?
I met an old man in the library today. He told me some disturbing things about that figure you found. It seems that Abigail...
Why aren't you drinking your lemonade?
What is it with you and this lemonade?
You want the truth? We don't trust you. We think maybe you poisoned it.
It's not that. I'm just not thirsty.
Are you people serious? Here, Mom. I'll sip from your glass. There. Treya, yours too? Here. Okay there? Satisfied?
Trade glasses with me.
What?
Give me your lemonade glass and take a drink from mine.
I refuse to listen to any of this anymore.
No, you don't walk away until you finish a drink from my glass.
Fine. I wanted to do this quickly. I wanted it to be quick, but...
Kara, what are you doing? Put down that knife.
Get away!
Whoa.
Kara, can you hear me? Trey, you hit her so hard.
She's just stunned. I just want to make sure her hands and feet are secure so she can't run away or try to hurt us.
This is crazy. It's just crazy. She was going to poison me. She tried to stab me.
It's okay for now. Lucky for you, I grabbed that heavy book and knocked her over the head with it.
But what can we do? We have to get her to a doctor or something.
You heard her. You saw what she tried to do. Do you really believe a medical doctor is going to be able to do anything? She needs a psychiatrist and a rubber room.
No, we know what's wrong with her, and I think I have an idea. The key to it all, the thing that started us down this horrible road, is this.
The familiar. She was clutching it the whole time, and she dropped it when you hit her.
We need to get rid of it. Destroy it. We have to burn it right now.
No, wait. Remember what Gary Lee told me? The spirit of Abigail Buchanan was somehow magically or whatever bonded to that ugly thing, and it was contained, controlled when it was buried. We need to bury it back where we found it.
Wait. No, don't.
That must be right, because she doesn't want us to do it.
No, just stop for a minute. Kara, what are you trying to say?
Mom? Oh, Mom, I'm so sorry. Allie, I didn't want to, but please listen to me. She's in my head. I know what she knows. Abigail, the witch. She's afraid. She knows that burning the familiar will destroy her forever.
It makes sense. Years ago, fire consumed her body, and now we have to use it to destroy what's left of her.
I guess. There is a sense of symmetry to it all that way. We should do it now. It's getting dark, and if it doesn't work, we're going to have to take Kara into town to find some other way to help her.
What do we do with Kara for now?
I'm going to untie her feet. She's calm now, and she can walk down to the fire pit with us. She's not going to fight us, are you, sweetie?
I'm using all my strength to fight her right now. But please, let's hurry.
Alright, Kara, just sit here in this chair. Mom, watch her. Treya, help me make the fire.
I'm going to throw a little gasoline on the wood. We don't have time to wait for it to get going.
Yes, build it up, nice and strong.
Stand back. Whoa, there it goes. Look at those flames shoot up. Treya, throw that thing in there. Send that witch back to hell.
Yes, do it, do it.
Okay, but no, this is wrong.
What?
She wants us to do this. It's Abigail. She's still controlling Kara. I was right upstairs. This thing needs to be buried or we'll just free her forever.
Treya, where are you going?
No, come back here. Finish what we've started.
Mom, Allie, hold her down. Don't let her go. I'm ending this.
Come back. You can't do this. I will not let you do this. I will not go back into the cold, dark ground. I will be free. You're jealous of me. You resent my power.
Oh, Kara, please calm down, please.
Mom, hold her tighter. She's gonna break free.
You can't hold us. You can't stop us. You can't control us. We will be free. We will destroy all who stand in our way. We are strong. I am. Oh!
Mom, she stopped struggling.
Kara, say something.
Mom? Allie? What happened?
How do you feel, honey?
I feel like myself again. Like I'm waking up from a dream.
But how?
By putting the witch back in her grave, I ran back to the tree, dug as deep as I could with my bare hands, and shoved that thing back where it came from. It's finally over.
How can we be sure? I mean, Kara tried to trick us before.
No, it wasn't me. She was using me. If you would have thrown the familiar in the fire, it would have permanently bonded Abigail's spirit to mine. You guys, Treya, you saved me. I did some terrible things. How can any of you guys ever forgive me?
What matters now is that everything is okay again. We're all together and we're all okay. We can start picking up the pieces together.
Can we start with some dinner? All this craziness has left me starving.
You guys head up and start putting together that lasagna. I'll throw some water on this fire and join you in a few minutes.
Treya, thank you again. Thank you for saving me.
No problem. Love you, sis. See you in a few.
Yes, thank you, my dear. Thank you for saving me.
Just remember what you promised.
Yes, we'll spare your loved ones if that's what you want.
There are plenty of other fish in the sea.
And after dinner, you can pack your things and we'll head somewhere to start your new life.
And remember, you promised.
A life of wealth and power. Colleen Smith is currently rejoicing, having helped save her daughter Kara from an unspeakable terror. How unfortunate for her, for although she shall remain blissfully unaware, at least for a time, in the end she has merely traded one daughter's possession for another. I wonder, will Treya Smith handle the situation any better than her sister? Or might she too fully succumb to the evil siren call of selfishness and greed? And what sacrifices will she be willing to justify along the way? Only time will tell. Our cast included Colleen Goff, Alyssa Bonacori, Treya Goff, and Kara Bonacori. The entire production was under the direction of Jim Goff. Please join us again in the Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.